CPT JJ-CPB, Evaluation and Management, E&M, Services Guidelines. This is the page 4, right? Part 7, right?
Right.
New and established patient.
A new patient is one who had not received any professional services from the physician qualified healthcare professional or another physician qualified healthcare professional of the exact same specialty and subspecialty who belong to the same group practice within the past 3 years.
Okay, so how do you know a new from an established patient? If the patient has received the same service within the last 3 years from the physician with the specialty and with the same specialty and subspecialty, the same physician or one who belongs to the group, then that's, if he has, that's an established patient. If he hasn't, that's a new patient. That's all they're telling you. Okay, so that's our theory for today. Now we're going to do a problem. So 1, 2, 3. The title of the program is JJ-RVA-251, and this is the page 21. No, page 251, problem 29, right?
Right.
And it's a level 2 exercise, which means that it's a little difficult. And the title is?
Skin graft.
Skin graft, excision, and lesion, right?
Right.
Okay, now the problem reads like this.
Surgery, integumentary system.
Which is the skin, right?
Right. Patient presents to the operating room where a 3.2 centimeter malignant lesion of the shoulder was...
Okay, they give you the size of the lesion and the location and the type of lesion, a malignant lesion on the shoulder. And what was done to this lesion?
This lesion was excised.
Excised, we mean cut out, right?
Yeah.
And repaired with?
Simple sutures.
Simple sutures. And what else?
A 2 centimeter benign lesion of the cheek was excised and was repaired with a rotation skin graft.
With a rotation skin graft, okay? So that is the procedures. Now we're going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the CPT code for these procedures, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the answer is 14040 and 11604. Did you get that? If you got it, congratulations. You can go to the next video. If you didn't get it, let's give you some tips. Tip number 1.
There are two codes.
There's an L2 difficulty, level 2 difficulty, because there are 2 codes. That's the reason why we put it difficulty, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tip number 2.
For the first code, start with skin graft.
Okay, the first code is the second procedure in the text, which is the skin graft, right?
Right.
Okay.
3. For the second code, start with excision lesion.
Okay. The second code, which is the first in the text, is start with excision lesion. Now, for the 4th tip, we actually have a question for our audience. Why do they change the order? Because the skin graft in the text is second, but here the answer we have confirmed is first. If you can give us the answer in the comments, we would appreciate it, right? But we will just have this question for our audience. But the answer is that you change the order. The second one in the text goes first, okay? So the links to understand the problem, as usual, we have 2 very important links, so you please watch them. The skin graft from binucleus, which is here, and the other one is also very illustrative video about how the different removals are done, right? And repairs of lesions. Okay, so these 2, please watch. If you have time and you like this kind of problem, then you can watch the rest. But these 2 you have to, okay? So now that you have all the tips, and now that you have the answer, right? 14040 and 11604, right?
Right.
Now, we are going to... So you have all the tips, you have the links, and you know the answers. Now we're going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the path, how we got to the answers, okay? So 1, 2, 3. All right, Now, this is the summary of the whole problem. The problem is a surgery section of the CPT code book, is the integumentary system, which is the skin. The patient presents to the operating room where a 3.2 centimeter malignant lesion of the shoulder was excised and repaired with simple sutures. A 2 centimeter benign lesion of the cheek was excised and was repaired with a rotation skin graft, right? So there are two codes. The first code, and the reason why we switch the order, it's a question. Please answer it in the comments, right? But the second one is our first code. So the second one is a skin graft, right? How do we find the code for a skin graft? This code number 1 through the index is found like this.
Okay, first you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you go to skin graft, and flap.
Go to skin, graft, and flap. And if you have seen the videos, you know what that is, a graft and a flap, right?
Right.
And then?
Tissue transfer.
Tissue transfer, and we have a
range of numbers.
A range of numbers. Now, the way that you select it is by the site, right? By the anatomical site, right?
Right.
So you go.
Okay, from 14,000 to 14,350.
Right. You have two variables here. The first is the size, and then the site, right?
Right.
So when you examine all your choices, the one that comes closest is this one, right?
Right.
Because it's forehead. No, what part of the body is?
We have
the cheek, right?
The cheek.
Because it's the is the cheek, right? So that's why we come here to 14,040, right?
Right.
Okay. So that's how we get to the first one. Now the second one. The second one, which is the first in the text, is an excision and lesion. You find the second code through the index like this.
Right. First you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then excision.
Excision.
Then you go to lesion.
Lesion.
Then you go to skin.
Skin.
Then you go to malignant.
Malignant, because it's a malignant lesion. And then we have this range of codes, right?
Right.
And how do you find the right one?
I find the right one because it's excised diameter.
Diameter, right? The diameter that we have is 3.2, and this is the range, 3.1 to 4.0. So this is the range that we need. So it's 11,604. Okay. So that's why there's a equal sign, which is the checking of the answer, and the answer is 14,040 and 11,604. Okay. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
All right. Don't forget to, when you subscribe, you will get
up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
So don't forget to visit our website and subscribe to our videos. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.